Is it time to buy or sell Microsoft stock? In this video, we're diving deep into Microsoft. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 13th of May, 2025, and now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 24th of April 2025, our system has categorized Microsoft as a hold accumulate, assigning it a score of 0. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Throughout this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, showing a gain of approximately 16% since we initially recommended purchasing Microsoft 14 days ago. This equates to an average daily return of about 1.14% since it was designated as hold accumulate. A score of 0 signifies that our system predicts significant volatility and risk for the upcoming trading day. In light of the recent developments, we find ourselves unable to ascertain the stock's next move, as it has the potential to go in either direction. The stock is positioned in the upper section of a broad and weak upward trend over the short term. This situation typically presents a favorable selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a decline towards the lower section of the trend is likely. A breakout above the upper trend line, currently at $449.55, would suggest an increased rate of ascent. The existing 3-month trend indicates a possible change of approximately 4.09% over the next 3 months, with a potential return ranging from a decrease of 16.2% to an increase of 4.18%. In terms of the longer-term outlook, our 12-month analysis forecasts a projected change of negative 8.11%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from a decline of 28.24% to a decrease of 8.11% over the coming year. In current terms, this suggests that the future price may fall between $322.31 and $412.70. Our latest daily update for Microsoft includes the headline, "Evaluation of Microsoft stock downgraded after the last trading session." The Microsoft stock price experienced a decline of approximately 0.0267% on the last day, which was Tuesday, the 13th of May, 2025. It fell from $449.26 to $449.14. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated 1.19% with a low of $445.36 and a high of $450.67. Notably, the price has increased in 8 of the last 10 days, showing a rise of 13.98% over the past 2 weeks. The trading volume also decreased on the last day, which is actually a positive indicator, as volume should align with stock performance. On that day, the trading volume fell by 1 million shares, totaling 22 million shares bought and sold for approximately $9.67 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $468.35, while the lowest was $344.79. Currently, the price is 4.10%, or $19.21, below the 52-week high of $468.35, which is also the all-time high for the stock. Microsoft has announced a significant restructuring plan, laying off approximately 6,000 employees, which constitutes around 3% of its global workforce. This move aims to flatten management layers and is part of a broader strategy to enhance operational efficiency. While layoffs can initially raise concerns regarding employee morale and productivity, in the long term, this restructuring could lead to a more agile organization, potentially increasing profitability and shareholder value. On another positive note, Microsoft has reassured stakeholders about the continued growth of its data centers, driven primarily by strong demand in artificial intelligence and cloud services. This commitment to capital investment suggests a robust future for Microsoft in the rapidly growing technology sector. The company is poised to benefit from a projected compound annual growth rate of 45.8% in the artificial intelligence market, providing significant long-term advantages. The juxtaposition of workforce reductions with strong performance in cloud computing and artificial intelligence positions Microsoft uniquely in the market. In the short term, stock prices may experience volatility due to the news of layoffs. However, if the company can successfully leverage its strengths in data centers and artificial intelligence, this could lead to a favorable rebound in investor sentiment, supporting long-term stock price appreciation. Overall, these developments are critical indicators of Microsoft's strategy to remain competitive and innovative in a dynamic marketplace. Analyst ratings. On Thursday, the 1st of May, 2025, it was reported that Piper Sandler assigned Microsoft a neutral rating with a hold recommendation. On Thursday, the 1st of May, 2025, it was reported that Needham assigned Microsoft a buy rating with a hold recommendation. On Thursday, the 1st of May, 2025, it was reported that Benchmark assigned Microsoft a buy rating with a hold recommendation. On Thursday, the 1st of May, 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned Microsoft an outperform rating with a hold recommendation. On Wednesday, the 16th of April, 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned Microsoft an overweight rating with a hold recommendation. Analysts have assigned a general buy rating to Microsoft stock. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, analysts rate the stock as strong buy. The following signals have been identified for Microsoft. The Microsoft stock presents buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal stemming from the relationship between these two averages, where the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. In the event of a downward correction, support can be expected around $439.73 and $394.62. A drop below either of these levels would prompt sell signals. Furthermore, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. However, some negative signals have also been generated, which may impact short-term developments. A sell signal was triggered from a pivot top point on Monday, May 12, 2025, resulting in a decrease of approximately 0.0267%. Continued decline is anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Notably, trading volume also decreased alongside the price during the last trading day, which mitigates overall risk, as volume typically follows price movements. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal, pivots, sell signal from 2 days ago, Bollinger, buy signal from 8 days ago, short-term moving average, buy signal from 16 days ago, long-term moving average, buy signal from 15 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 11 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, buy signal from 15 days ago, long-term moving average, buy signal from 10 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages shows a buy signal from 68 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you wish to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Microsoft. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $425.40 and $390.49. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level could lead to a decline to the next support level. In this case, Microsoft finds support just below today's level at $425.40. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $390.49 and $357.86. This stock may experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating volatility, and with a wide prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is classified as high risk. During the last day, the stock fluctuated $5.31 between its high and low, which is 1.19%. Over the past week, the stock has had an average daily volatility of 1.58%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Microsoft, let's quickly review some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. This PE ratio is generally considered normal, often observed in companies with established histories or predictable revenue streams. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 29th of July, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at $3.35. It's important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Microsoft. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Microsoft is at $449.26. If you don't own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Microsoft encounters its first support level at $425.40. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Microsoft from multiple analyst sources is to buy. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 2nd of May, 2025, Smith Bradford Ill conducted an insider sale of 18,212 shares of common stock. On the 2nd of May, 2025, Smith Bradford Ill also conducted an insider sale of 56,788 shares of common stock. On the 5th of May, 2025, Smith Bradford Ill conducted another insider sale of 6,000 shares of common stock. On the 15th of April, 2025, Coleman Amy conducted an insider purchase of 10,370 shares of common stock. On the 15th of April, 2025, Coleman Amy also conducted an insider sale of 27,944 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be negative with a ratio of negative 52.719. Overall, insiders purchased 112,773 shares and sold 343,246 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $435.26, reflecting a decrease of 3.09%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, which contributes to its high-risk profile. The 14-day relative strength index stands at 96, considerably heightening this risk. Additionally, a sell signal has been generated from a pivot top identified 1 day ago. Is Microsoft stock a good buy? Microsoft presents several positive indicators. However, these alone do not warrant a recommendation to buy. At this time, it is advisable to view the stock as a hold candidate, meaning investors might choose to maintain or gradually accumulate their positions while awaiting further developments. Given some minor weaknesses observed in the technical analysis, we have adjusted our previous evaluation from a strong buy to a hold or accumulate stance. Upon reviewing the volatility and price movements from the last trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is overvalued. For trading on the upcoming Wednesday, the 14th of May, we anticipate that Microsoft will open lower by approximately 75 cents, starting at a price of $448.39. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not solely rely on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.